Let me share with you a time when my entire class almost found out I was a furry. So I was in astronomy class and we were playing Booklet. The teacher told us to put in our names and he told us that we were allowed to put in our names however we wanted. So I put in my name as the furry. When I put my name down, the teacher told us that we could only put down a made-up name if we tell him at the end of the game whose name it belongs to. So he could give us points for it. So, that afternoon, I cried in fear. Not really, but I knew very well, unfortunately, that I wouldn't be getting points for this because not even TNT would convince me to admit to the class that I was a freaking furry. So while we played, it was a pretty normal Pocket game. I had lots of fun, and there were some people whispering, "Hey, there's a furry on there." But not a lot, and no one announced it or anything yet, so I was good for now. But the moment the game was over, the teacher ran down the list of all the made-up names everyone played as. He'd say Ronald McDonald, and Ronald McDonald said his real name. He'd say Florida Man, and Florida Man would say his real name as well. But of course, he decided to say my name as the very last name he said. So I was waiting in anticipation for when he would say it. And when he said it, the furry, about half of the class yelled, "What?" And one boy screamed, "Who is it?" I laid low as the teacher waited and said, "The furry, anyone?" So someone in the class yelled, "Come on, show yourself." And at one point, I considered admitting that I was a furry, but then I was like, nope, nah. So the teacher stopped and he said, "Okay, no one's gonna get points for this." But I was okay with that. And it was over for now. Hey, so I do think it's worth mentioning that there is a video coming up very soon that in this video, if you know, I always mentioned that like I almost got caught by a furry, and then it's like, well, I mean, it wasn't really that close, right? There is a video coming up where I freaking swear it was extremely close. Like the teacher legit checked to see who the furry was because there are multiple times I put myself in cahoot as the furry. So if you want to see how I got myself out of that situation, I suggest watching more of this series because that's what this video is part of. This video is part of a series. I hope to see you in the next video though. I'll see you later. Bye.